Hey there, boys and girls. It's Miss Cannady. I'm back here to have a math lesson with you today. We're going to talk about equations and word problems. What is an equation? An equation is a number sentence. It doesn't have words in it. It just has numbers and symbols like the plus, minus, and equals. Those are the ones we have learned so far. And today we're going to use some equations to solve our word problems. But what is a word problem? A word problem is a story that asks a question. And you have to read the story first. Rule number one, step one, what is the problem about? So read it carefully and think about it as you read it. Step number two, what is the problem asking? What do they need to know? Step number three, how can we solve the problem? We have to make a plan to solve this problem. Number four, what signs or symbols will we use? Is the story going to ask for something that is getting bigger or something that is getting smaller? More or less? And step number five, always be sure to check your work. Be sure it makes sense because that's how we are sure to get our questions right. Here's the first word problem for you today. Liz saw 3 red birds and her mom saw 4 bluebirds. How many birds did Liz see in all? 3 red birds plus 4 bluebirds makes how many birds in all? Yes, 7 birds are in the tree that Liz and Mom saw on their walk this morning. So we're going to write the equation 3 plus 4 equals 7. Here's another one for you. Matt picked 3 flowers for his mom and 2 flowers for his sister. How many flowers did Matt pick? We have to make our equation, so we're going to say 3 plus 2 equals how many? 3 plus 2 equals 5. So 5 would be your answer. And 3 flowers and 2 flowers, if we put them together, makes 5. All right. John saw 2 robins in a tree and then 4 bluebirds. Oops, I don't see but 2 bluebirds. Where did the bluebirds go? Whoops, there's one. There's another. Those birds just don't like to stay still, do they? So we have to make our equation. Now we have to tell how many birds are in the tree. We have 2 robins, so we put 2 plus 4 bluebirds equals 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6 is our equation. And now we know how many birds John saw in the tree. This one's a little bit different. There are 5 birds in the tree. 2 birds, oops, there goes one. 2 birds flew away. How many birds are left? Let's do our equation. 5 minus 2 equals 3. There are 3 birds left in the tree. Now, let's review for a minute. What is an equation? It's a number sentence that uses numbers and symbols instead of words. We use them in math all the time. What symbols have we learned so far? Let's see if you remember. The plus, the minus, and the equals. Those are the ones that we use today. Plus means we're adding and putting together. Minus means we're taking away. And equals is what we put when we want to show our answer. We put them together, take them away, and then we write our answer. Remember the 5 steps for a word problem? Read carefully first. Read the story. Find out what the story is asking. Make a plan. How are you going to solve this problem? What symbols are you going to use? Do you need to add or do you need to subtract? And last, always check your answer. Does it make sense? Is the answer going to be bigger if you're adding? Yes. Smaller if you're subtracting. Now, this is what I want you to do for me. You're going to get some pencil and paper, and you're going to draw your own pictures for this word problem, and you're going to write your own equation to solve it. When you finish, send a picture of it to your teacher so she can see how smart you are. Here is your word problem. I'm going to read it with you. The girl picked 6 flowers and her friend picked 4 yellow flowers. Excuse me, 6 pink flowers and her friend picked 4 yellow flowers. How many did they pick in all? Have fun. See you soon. Math is always a fun thing to do.